Hello, everybody. This is Val.
This is how we do it.
Hello, my beautiful people. This is Val and Will.
Good morning, everybody.
This is how you do it. Yeah, we're out and about again.
You can't let the good fella rest. You got to put him in the streets. I want to stay at home, y'all. I'm just joking.
You saw how I gave y'all that look, didn't you? Well, we got this from Amazon. And we was trying to get the ones that have the point on the end like that. Cause tapered. That's what you call it. And because our bikes have these in, but our screw things are too long. Wait a minute, where are they? This one right here, see, is, I think this one for my bike.
It is. You got the heck on it.
Where yours? And this one is Willie's. So Willie's is a little bit too long. So we got these for the seats on our bike. And we wanted to get the ones with the angle on it or tapered so it'll be easy to put the seat back on our bike when we take it off and we have to do some work. Because it's a hassle.
Them both are the same way. Mine just a tad shorter than yours.
So what we're going to do, I had got these from Amazon. It said it would fit 1800. And you see how long mine was. Mine was much longer than Willie's. And it won't fit. We didn't even have to take it out of the pack. So what I did was got the return this back to Amazon. So I got it in my purse. I'm going to Kohl's where you don't have to put it in an envelope or anything. You just go in there, let them scan the code on your phone, and return it. And Willie said he's going to go to Nuts and Bolts and let them see if they can match it up. And see can they get some with a point on the end. Tapered.
Oh, they paint the pole yellow now. Oh, man. Should have been doing that. Paint the pole yellow on them signs. They should have been doing that.
They must have been having some accidents around here.
All the time. You knock them signs down the curve. Years.
They can't just do something to fix that. That's a sign. That's it.
And they spend money to put a guardrail, but it'll cost them about $20,000 to put a guardrail in the curve.
But if you put guardrails up, won't the people hit the guardrails?
Yep.
And that isn't that more dangerous?
In my book it is. I don't know what they think about it.
Well, they must think the same thing since they just doing signs.
Yeah. Well, they normally just do sign and curve. You got to be like a cliff on to put up a guardrail. Overhang or something, you know?
Yeah.
There ain't enough drop off there to work with no guardrail. I don't care what you put up, somebody gonna hit them. See what I'm saying? The interstate put up cables, they hit them too. Some areas got cable and guardrail, they tear them all down. It's not that they can't see it, they be going too fast to control it.
Since we have to go to Kohl's, we're gonna do do everything we need to do while we're out.
Practice driving wrong, you driving wrong.
He was a little close when he came
He
through
was in
that
my
curve.
lane. He come in there too fast.
And didn't slow up.
If I'd have come into that stop sign fast, he'd have hit me. He didn't have time to correct it because he's going too fast.
I didn't want to do much to my hair. I just got a black scarf tied around it and my ponytail, a high ponytail, so the scarf can hang down like a little girl. I laugh because Willie be talking about Pippi Longstockings.
That's her, y'all. Hip, hip,
His friend called me Golden Locks because my hair curling. And when I met him, I used to have that hair in like that 1B30, that blonde on the ends, and then they was gold. So my curls was like, he could call me Golden Locks. He still call me that today. That's been 20 years.
Yeah, more.
Or more, yeah. Every time. Well, how Golden Locks? How Golden Locks doing? Will it say like she want them?
Yeah.
Like she want them.
Run all up in there.
Sometimes I think about Willie when I met him. He was so big and strong and wide. And now I done got wide. I don't feel too small in his arms anymore. I used to feel so little. I say that's the way I feel, y'all.
Some folks know how to talk trash, y'all.
You know, he's supposed to say, "Oh, baby, you still small in my arms."
Some folks know how to talk trash, y'all.
He's supposed to be coming up with that. Oh, baby, you still small. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Some folks know how to talk trash, y'all. If I tell her she big, she get mad. Oh, you all right, baby.
Thank you.
Just don't get no bigger. Ain't been a few years so long.
That's, it's kind of worrisome when you know your man don't like big women, and then you get to an age where you get that middle age spread, or you get that spread.
That old age spread. When you come to middle age,
and you can't get rid of it, and people adjust. They still care about you anyway. It don't even matter no more.
It does matter.
And
but I still care. They don't really not to care.
he forget he got an old age spread too. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's an
I don't know
old
what you call it.
old spread.
Or whatchamacallit.
But it's cute.
Mm.
Sometimes.
Even I don't like it.
Sometimes. I said, "Oh, baby, your shoulder look good." We be like,
Yeah, you do.
I say that.
And I started chunking it left and right. That would have had lump we passed that right now. Girl that died there right up in there. Going down the street. What told Woody Belcher? Woody Belcher. Because I told her to take care of mom because mom had Alzheimer's, retired school teacher.
People, what Willie's saying is, and I told him this many a times, that you can't call it when it comes to death. People be thinking these folks that's running around here about on their last leg, and then it be somebody else that passed that don't even look sick. Well, this girl was keeping her mama with Alzheimer's. Didn't know her left from her right. And
But her mama wasn't sick. She had Alzheimer's.
And the girl came home to keep her mom, and the girl was in the house dead. Didn't nobody know she was in there dead. She just died.
Retired school teacher.
And the mama was still in the house. Now that's something. Somebody went over there for something.
They couldn't reach her, so they went to check on her.
Can you imagine? It's awful. I told Willie, you just can't call it. But then again, when a person is like that with Alzheimer's, and then you got to do for them, the person that's doing for them got a lot of pressure on them. They overworked. They don't get enough rest. They're getting up in the middle of the night when it comes to people walking around. They're trying to keep the house locked to keep them from getting out. They got to bathe them. They got to wash them. They got to feed them.
That's what bathing means, wash them out.
Sometimes you got to get a basin and wash them up. In between baths because they done wet their clothes. Then you got to change that and wet the bed and all of that kind of stuff, wet the floor. It's a lot. And then that person that's overworked got a lot of pressure on them. They can get high blood pressure. They can get stress, and stress will kill. It could be anything.
Say she had a heart attack.
Heart attack, see? People don't know how much pressure it is for the caregiver. They just assume that, oh, you taking care of that person, this and this, and then if there are any family members, they make it harder on the caregiver because they think the caregiver should be doing more than what they're doing, but they ain't there to help them.
They don't be helping.
They don't help them out. I mean, if they would take them for a little while, a couple of hours, or tell them like, okay, I'm gonna take mom, I'm gonna take daddy for a couple of hours so you can get some rest. No, I'm gonna let daddy come over and eat with me tonight. And give that person a break. Don't work like that. Once you become a caregiver to a family member, the other family don't even care. They don't help. They come by and see the situation and complain. But for as actual help, Then the person that's the caregiver say, don't give them this and don't give them that. And they say, oh, she can have this, she can have that. It don't work like that. You don't know what happened in the middle of the night. And that other person have to deal with it. Ain't it, baby?
Yeah. And they don't know what the doctor been told you. They come on to go.
Some people with Alzheimer's, during the daytime, they talk with plenty of sense. They talk to the family members like they know what's going on. But at night, Alzheimer's sometimes fall in the evening and at night. And the family that come visit and don't know it all, when they go home, they don't see none of that. You say that you be trying to tell them mama out their mind, dad out their mind, and they be like, ain't nothing wrong with them. You just doing this, you just doing that, you just being hard, you being this and you doing. They don't know.
They don't want to know either.
Because they ain't there.
They want to run things, they don't want to know.
Then they'll come up, I was there, I seen her. She wasn't nothing wrong with her, wasn't nothing wrong with him. You wasn't there at night. You wasn't there when they was trying to get out the house and go outside and hide in the closet and fall off the bed. You wasn't there then. Oh, that kind of foolishness. Think they can cook. And they can't cook no more. Who was that person that tried to cook and burn up the house, baby?
I forgot about that. Beach boy. Burn up himself in now.
See, stuff like that. People get old. And young people or the children or the sisters and brothers or family members think that the person is still like they was years ago.
No, they don't. They know better.
Yeah.
They know better. They ain't trying to help out, but they pretend they don't know. They know.
Well, I hope this helps some of y'all out there. If you got a family member that's taking care of one of your parents or sisters or brothers or one of your people that need care, invalids in your family, if you don't do nothing but just take the person out to eat, that give that person that doing it all the time a break. Or take them to the movies, or take them to the park, or go somewhere and sit with them. Or tell the person where I just came over to sit with them for a couple of hours. If you got anything you need to do, go ahead on and do it. Because sometimes you can't make a move because you ain't got nobody to sit with them. You can't even go back grocery. Because you don't even know if the house will still be there when you get there. Because you've been and said, well, sit in here, don't leave. watch TV and I'll be right back. Child. But then you know they can't get up. So you put them in that recliner so they can't get up.
That ain't good either. Not to leave them by themselves.
See? But you ain't got no help. Cause won't nobody come and help you.
Well, you can't go nowhere. You can't leave them by themselves, period.
Mm-hmm. There's some desperate people out there, baby, but they just got to do what they got to do. That's all I'm saying. Everybody ain't got no help. Some people doing it all by themselves. They ain't even got a loved one with them living in the house. It's just them and that person that's sick.
You got more family members, though. Somebody come over and stay after you go and do what you got to do.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to get out there hard and help. They're their family member, too.
First thing they'll say, you getting that check. A check don't cover none of that. Not 24-hour care.
Check don't cover help at all.
24 hours, 7 days a week. That's a lot. Non-stop. For years.
Come on out of there, man. Shouldn't that looking like you crazy?
Well, y'all, this is Val and Will with This Is How You Do It. That is our subject for today. And help somebody. Thank you, Jesus. And pray for them too, y'all. And with that, we'll see all you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people on the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that everything button. Am I right or what?
You're right.
You're right. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.